guys, it's your boy, Saby Baby. And today we're going to be making a red orchid accord in the vein, for use in a flower bomb style fragrance. Yeah, so my sister-in-law has asked me to try and make her a perfume that smells like FlowerBomb's Ruby Orchid. So I'm going to be working on a red orchid accord today, and the materials we're going to use are these right here. If you guys want to grab them and follow along, feel free to screenshot the materials here. All right. Oh yeah, you can see there where I burnt my eyelid the other day on an incense while I was cleaning. So first you're going to get all your materials together and lay them out in front of you. Put this accord back. Formula. Okay. So you want to make sure you calibrate your scale, get it all level. Put your vial on there that you're going to use. I got a funnel in here. It's all tore, zeroed out, ready to go. And I got all my materials laid out here. And I like to start with my crystals or any powders you have, because that way if they get stuck in the funnel there, everything else that you drop in there will help get it down into your vial. At least that's what I'm doing here. So, all right, we got vanillin at 100 parts per thousand, and I'm gonna make a 10-gram sample. It's kind of a lot, but whatever. YOLO! All right, so I'm gonna use 1 gram of vanillin. First scoop came out to about 0.1. You could always put in more, but it's really hard to take it out, so make sure you guys go slow. Little by little, drop by drop. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I don't have a microphone set up or nothing, but bear with me. All right, we're almost at a 1/2 gram. And yeah, so a little bit about me. While I do this, I've been perfuming for a little over 5 years now. And it's kind of hard, but just the more you do, the more you learn. So practice makes perfect. Getting close here. I don't want to put too much. We're at 0.974. All right, just about got it. Look, there we go, right on the dot, baby. Yes! All right, I'm just gonna throw that away. Don't contaminate my workspace. And I don't have a garbage can set up yet. Here we go. Doing this on the fly. Okay, tear that out, or no, always write it down first. Okay, so I got my computer set up here. Man, my internet sucks. Vanillin crystals, 100%. Enter your dilution level here. Boom. 100, and we did Come on, slow computer. 1 gram. All right, there we have it. Now we're going to go down the list, back to our other materials, and we're going to go with our Ionone Alpha. Coming on up. Whoops. All right. Clear the scale. Put a lid on your stuff always. Should have done that first. Okay. Ionone Alpha, we need 300 parts per thousand. So of 10 grams, that's going to be 3 grams. Or 30% of 10 is 3. Oh, shoot. That's Ionone Beta. That was a close one. All right, now these are going to be contaminated because I had to take that lid off. Okay. So we're going to add our 3 grams of this now. Oh, dang. First, I'm going to see if I can get all that powder to go in there. It kind of got clogged in my funnel, so I'm going to try and get that all to fall down into my vial. There we go, baby! All right. Set that back in there. Tear it out. All right, back to where we were. 3 grams of this. And yeah, if you guys like videos of cooking, I've also got other stuff on my channel from cooking when I'm out on the ocean. I run a kitchen on a commercial fishing boat. It's my real job. This is just my hobby here. Okay, so we're taking this up to 3 grams. I'm at 2.5 now. These are 100% materials. I haven't used any pre-diluted materials yet. I have one material that was pre-diluted. I didn't have it in a neat form, so I'm gonna have to do some math there to get that to equal what I needed. But thank goodness for a calculator, for spreadsheet. All right, 2.99. I'm not gonna risk putting another one of this. It'll take it over 3. Yeah, it's as close as I can get it. 2.992. Okay, so I'm just gonna enter that in my spreadsheet. How's it going, guys? Marbear, great audio. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Tearing our scale, entering it into our spreadsheet here. So that was Alpha Ionone. Ionone at 100% and 2.992 grams. I should just put 3 just to make things round. I'll round up. 3 grams. All right. Now, the accord I found online said for Ionone Beta, but all I have is methyl Ionone Beta. Not sure how much different they are, or if any. I'm sure there are. But yeah, this glove got contaminated by that last vial, so switch them out. Don't want to cross-contaminate, ruin my materials. One more. Oh, looks like we're down to this color now. Sweet. All right. Beta Ionone. And that's going to be 200 parts per thousand of whatever recipe you use or however quantity you want to make. And yeah, so we're going to do 2 grams of this one at 100%. Or 20 parts per thousand. Here we go. Oh, shit. Woo! And I added too much. Dang it. Got carried away. Not by much, though. But yeah, 100% strength, so. Oh, brother. I added 2.088 on accident. Man, I was thinking 3 grams in my head. What an idiot. So you write that into your formula. Keep note of it. So that was beta ionone. You guys, don't do that. 2 grams. Shoot. Okay, so 2.088. Dang it. This was 2.992. So yeah, I'm going to go back and adjust these afterwards. But that's the wonder of having a spreadsheet. All right, next on the list, we've got linalool. I already did the vanillin, so go into our linalool. Linalool is it's an ingredient found in like lavender and bergamot. And it's kind of a citrusy, woody smell almost. Very nice. Relaxing. Terrier scale every time. This is 100% strength, so we're doing 1 gram of this one. Go nice and slow. No rush, or else you make mistakes like I just did. So I'll probably make a whole nother trial of this one, honestly. Unless I can just dial it back in. Perfect. Just over. Still, it's close enough. What? There's no way that's right. My scale's acting funny. It's saying 0.0. Oh wait, 1 gram. Heh, we're good. Just messed up again. Yeah, I'm rusty, guys. I haven't perfumed since December. I finally got my lab set up yesterday. More room for error when you make larger batches, though. Okay. Bergamot and vanillin goes really good together. Kind of creates like a lemon meringue smell. Sarah McCartney uses that in her sexiest scent on the planet. I believe it's cedramber, bergamot. Oh, I made it. Okay, perfect. It's cedramber, isoe super, I think, bergamot, and vanillin. It's real nice. I might have gotten one of them materials wrong one before. Excuse me. Okay. So put that in your spreadsheet. That was linalool. Excuse me. Linalool. At 100%. 1 gram. Okay, now we're moving on to benzyl salicylate. And Oh yeah, you're not supposed to smell them at 100%. Too strong. But sometimes I do it. Okay, and then this one kind of reminds me of like suntan lotion. All right, so this one we need 1 gram of this as well. 100%. It's kind of a very faint smell. Okay, getting close. There we go. 1 gram of that. Yeah, I like to lay something out in front of these and just space them out. Keep them in front of the designated pipettes in front of your vials. That way you know which ones they came from. Put plenty of space between them. That way you don't cross-contaminate the smells. Enter it into your spreadsheet. Put the cap on. Always write it down, put the cap on. 1 gram, okay. Now we're getting into the smaller amounts of things. We got methyl anthranilate at 5 parts or 50 parts per thousand. So that is gonna take a half of 1 gram in a 10 gram formula. Okay, and this one kind of smells like grapes and orange blossoms. It's a fruity floral smell. I like it. All right, so half of a gram. Perfect. All right. Lid on so you don't spill it. Nothing worse than spilling your very fragrant materials all over the place, stinking up your whole house, and wasting a bunch of money. All right, write it down. Okay. Methyl anthranilate. And that one, oh, that's only 50%. So we actually need to double that one to get it to reach, yeah, I believe we gotta double that. So, since that one's only 50%, we need to double it. So, take that up to 1 gram. Good thing I caught that. Because it's 50% in benzyl benzoate, I think it is, BB. It's a diluent or solvent, whatever you want to call it. Perfect. Man, I like the smell of that. Oh, crapola. Okay, that is actually, dang it. Okay, we need a new cap. I just put the cap for that vial on top of this. We'll put that in the wash pile. Darn it. I am rusty. Clear it out. First, write it down. Okay, so over here, since that one's a 50%, you're going to enter that in this box. 50. Come on over, put 1 gram. And yep, see, it takes it to about 5% of the formula. All right, moving on. Next material on the list, hexyl cis 3 salicylate. Quick little sip ski of the wine. All right, clear it out. Okay, this one's at 100%, so we just got to follow our formula. Grab a fresh pipette. Always use fresh pipettes. Never reuse them from material to material or else you'll contaminate all your stuff. Always grab a fresh pipette or have multiple glass ones ready to go. All right, so we need a 0.5 gram of this bad boy. And hexanol cis 3 salicylate. Yeah, I was gonna say this. Some of them, cis 3 typically smells like hexanol cis 3 smells like fresh cut grass, and so this is something. It's a green note, but yeah, it also has a salicylate smell, and they all smell kind of similar. It's hard to describe, but it's a green salicylate note. All right, now moving on, we have phenyl ethyl alcohol. The only PEA that I had was already diluted to 25%. So we're going to have to use my calculator here to figure out what 50% of the formula would come down to. So PEA is a sweet floral rosy note. It has kind of a honey and banana vibe to it. It's a floralizer and it adds to amber. Yeah, it adds to amber notes and it will like tropicalize. Yeah, pretty good. It's also used in like rose recreations. So before I start adding anything, I'm gonna do the math over here on my calculator and I'll show you guys how I do it. We'll let the computer do the math for us. So we're gonna add in our last one, which is musk ketone at 100% first. Okay, musk ketone. Boom. Okay, at 100%. And we're gonna need 0.5 of that. 0.5 grams. Okay, and phenyl ethyl alcohol at 5%. So we have it at a 25% dilution already, so we need to come back to our formula here. We'll write, okay, and we're gonna put this to, oops, come on, 25%. And then we're just gonna keep adding it. So what do we think? So if it's at 25%, we need 5% of the formula. So what, like 2 grams? Yep, pretty much. Good guess. Okay, so we need 2 grams of 25% PEA to reach that level. Or if you guys have it at 100% strength, that would have just been 0.5 grams. So here we go. Oh man, that's close. Hopefully I have 2 grams of this. I've got PEA on my order form. My next order I gotta do. Okay, 2 grams. Of 25% PEA or 100% PEA, a half a gram. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. Okay, so now if we want to, we can go back in and correct that mistake that I made earlier with the extra methyl, what was it? Methyl beta. So let's see here. Oh, gotta add my, all the musk ketone will get stuck in my, oh, yeah. Looks like I got another funnel I could use. A dry one, that way it'll come out better. Okay, this will go in my dirty pile as well. I got jars that I put my dirty stuff in. Today my dirty jar is gonna be that. Okay. Boom. Boom. All right, clear it. Okay. So we're gonna do a half gram of musk ketone. You know what they say, the best way to learn is to make mistakes. So sometimes it's a game of mistakes. Whoever learns from their mistakes benefits. If you don't learn, wasting your time. Should have put all of my powders in first, I think, while my funnel was dry. Okay, so we're at about 0.3 grams, going up to half of a gram. The musk ketone, to me, it kind of smells like the soap that you would get at like it's in like a bathroom somewhere, like the pink hand soap. To me, is what it smells like. Getting close. This is where you mess up when you're getting close. So go smaller and smaller amounts at the end. And there we go. All right. Clear it out. Lid on. Now we're just gonna tap whatever's in the funnel, make sure that it goes into the vial. Alrighty. Okay, now I'll show you guys how to correct the mistake in case you make one. It happens. Okay. Back to 0. Well, you know what made me want to get into perfuming? Marbear from the chat. I was making shampoos back in the day, and I saw where essential oil combinations, I was researching essential oil combinations for shampoo, and I bought a book, and it was talking about how you can create and mix smells. So yeah, from there, I had realized I bought a bunch of essential oils that were also valuable for perfumery, and I'd always want to learn how to make perfume, so I went that way. And then I spent thousands of dollars. Okay, so now back to the formula. So you can see these were supposed to be 30%. What was that one? Vanilla. Okay. Yeah, so 30 and 20%. Go through and tinker with it, because then I'd have to adjust all of those. So yeah, I guess you could really go through and just adjust all these numbers and weights if you wanted to, but I really don't feel like it. So we're gonna call that good and reassess after. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys how I use my ultrasonic cleaner to help with the maceration and maturation process. So we're gonna put a lid on this bad boy. Add that to the dirty jar. Okay, we need to get a clean lid. You know what? Excuse me. Yeah, we'll get a fresh lid. Wash that one. Okay, so gonna put our lid on, shake it up real good. Oh! Okay, shaky, shaky, shaky. All right, now label it. Get some labels. If you're into perfumery, you gotta have labels. I've got them all over the place, so if I can find them though. I got a nice label maker, but for now, I'm going to use, okay, where'd they go? I've got these here. Of course, these aren't even waterproof. Okay, where are those at? Let's see. Oh, man. Oh, well, we'll use these labels today. Office Depot sells little labels that are waterproof that work pretty nice. I'm just gonna slap this on here. I should have wrote on there before I peeled it. I'm just gonna put RA Volume 1 for red, or no, RO for Red Orchid. RO Volume 1. You could write a date on there. All that stuff, the percentage. So look at this is also 82.73%. So I will write that down on there. 82.7% strength, because we had to use a couple pre-diluted materials. And now we're gonna take this ultrasonic cleaner. We're gonna fill it up with water. We're gonna fill it up to this line. Maybe there's not a line. Yeah, you just put. Add some water to your ultrasonic cleaner if you have one. If not, all you gotta do is just put it in a bag and let it sit for about 4 weeks. But yeah. Okay, so we've got our ultrasonic cleaner. Excuse me, guys, this is all ghetto for now. I'll get it set up. We're gonna plug in our ultrasonic cleaner. All right, plugging in. All right, power it up. I want to say 40 degrees Celsius is like the perfect spot for 30 minutes, I believe. Okay, 30 minutes. So I've got my ultrasonic cleaner here, and it's set to 40 degrees. It's actually 36 right now, which is fine because it heats up for some reason. I mean, it's set so it'll heat up to 40, but for some reason, sometimes it keeps climbing. This is kind of a cheap one. And then we're going to get our sample. We're going to put that in a Ziploc bag so it doesn't leak out. Ideally, you would want to like vacuum seal the bag, but I don't feel like doing that. Yeah, you know why? Because our internet sucks. Put it in a bag. You could use hot water or just water and put it into a bucket and it'll suck the water out. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, smells good in here though. All right, so now we're gonna put it into the water. Oh, you know what? We have water. Here we go. Show you how to vacuum seal. Getaway. You open your bag, you set it in the water, and the water sucks the air out for you. There we go. Orientation. All right. Cool. Now we put our lid on and let that go. Here we go. Power. Power. I'm actually going to turn this down a little bit. Let's set it for 36 because that's still going to climb. I don't know why it does it. But, all right, guys. I will see you in about... So after 30 minutes, all you're going to do now is you're going to have your... It's 86%. It should help speed up the maturation or whatever maceration process, which is just... all that means is that it speeds up the chemical reactions that are going to occur between all the aromatic materials you put in there. So what I've heard online is that it'll give you a somewhat realistic representation of what it will smell like after aging for 4 weeks. And that speeds up the process into 30 minutes. So yeah. And then you'll dilute it down to whatever percentage you want to evaluate it at. And use it in your formulations coming up. Thank you guys for joining. And I'll smell you guys later. Peace out.